Hello dear students, I am Dr. Susha TK, Associate Professor, St. Peter's College, Kolancheri. Welcome to the second part of water vascular system. We have already discussed the water vascular system in Astrodia because it is considered as the typical system or basic type of water vascular system. In this session, I am going to discuss the structural variations of water vascular system in various classes of phylum Echinodermata and the function of water vascular system. Various classes include the class Echinoidea, class Holothuroidea, class Crinoidea and class Ophioidea. Let us go to the water vascular system in class Echinoidea. Echinoidea include sea urchins. Water vascular system of Echinoidea will resemble the typical water vascular system of the starfish. In the aboral side, this is the sea urchin. This is the picture of the sea urchin. And these are the ambulacral area, interambulacral area. On the aboral side, madreporite is present. Madreporite is connected to the ring canal by an S-shaped stone canal, as like that of the starfish. Around the pharynx, the ring canal is present. This is the pharynx. That is, it is placed above the Aristotle's lantern. From the ring canal, 5 radial canal will arise. These are the 5 radial canals. They run along underside of the ambulacral area of the test and arching upwards and towards the anus. Radial canal gives out lateral canals. These are the lateral canals. These lateral canals will end as 2 feet. This is the single lateral canal end as 2 foot. 2 foot with ampulla, podium and sucker. This type of well-developed suckers are seen only on the oral side of the animal. On the aboral side, these well-developed suckers are absent, and these type of 2 feet are used for sensory and respiratory structures. At the 5 interradii, these are the Polian vesicles. 5 interradii of the ring canal, 5 Polian vesicles are present, and they produce amoebocytes. They also help to store the seawater. 5 tube-man bodies are also present. These are about the water vascular system in Echinoidea. Move on to the water vascular system in Holothuroidea. It is basically like that of the water vascular system of the starfish. This is the cucumber, sea cucumber. Holothuroidea includes sea cucumbers. This is the dorsal side of the sea cucumber and ventral side of the sea cucumber. Here we can see the dorsal side. We can see the podia, 2 feet without suckers or suckers. 2 feet are weakly developed without suckers. On the ventral side, 2 feet with well-developed suckers. These are used for locomotion. On the dorsal side, 2 feet are used for respiration and sensation. Another main difference is here the madreporite hangs into the body cavity. They are located, this madreporite located internally below the pharynx and hangs into the body cavity. It does not communicate with the exterior. From the madreporite, stone canal will reach the ring canal and the ring canal present around the esophagus. From the ring canal, 5 radial canal will arise and they travel to the oral region and give branches to the tentacles. These are the tentacles, and then they travel aborally. They run backwards along the inner side of the ambulacral area below the skin. From each radial canal gives off lateral canals. Each lateral canal will end with 2 foot. 2 foot has no suckers on the dorsal side and 2 foot well-developed 2 feet are seen on the ventral side. These are the 2 foot with suckers and these are the 2 foot without suckers. There are 2 types of 2 foots. 2 feet seen in sea cucumbers. On the ventral side, 2 feet with suckers and on the dorsal side 2 feet without suckers. Only one Polian vesicle is seen in Holothuridians, but it may vary in different species. Tiedemann bodies are absent. Next class is the Crinoidea. Crinoidea include sea lilies. They are sedentary animals. Here the major difference is madreporite is absent. Absence of madreporite is compensated with numerous funnel-shaped pores seen on the tegmen. And there are 500 to 1500 minute ciliated funnel-shaped pores on the tegmen, and they open into the underlying coelomic spaces. They permit seawater to enter the coelom. And this is the esophagus, and a ring canal is seen around the esophagus. From the ring canal, 5 radial canal will arise. Each radial canal will divide into 2, thus 10 radial canal will travel into 10 arms. Here 10 arms are seen in sea lilies. Therefore 10 radial canals are seen. From the radial canal, lateral canal will arise. Each lateral canal gives 2 foot. Here the 2 foot lack ampulla and sucker and are covered with cilia. Main function is respiration and sensation. In Crinoidea, Tiedemann bodies and Polian vesicles are absent. These are about the water vascular system in Crinoidea. Last class is the class of Urardia. Class of Urardia include brittle stars. It is basically similar to that of Astroidea. Here the madreporite is present on the ventral side or the oral surface. Stone canals will connect madreporite with the ring canal. Stone canal runs upwards to join the ring canal. From the ring canal, 5 radial canal will arise. In the case of brittle stars, there is no ambulacral groove. The ambulacral groove are covered with bone-like ossicles, and therefore the radial canal run through the solid bone-like ossicles of the arm, and therefore there is no lateral canals are seen in the radial canals on the arm, but the lateral canals are seen at the base of the radial canal and are V-shaped in structure. Each lateral canal ends in 2 feet. 2 feet has no ampulla and sucker, hence they are useful for respiration and work as tactile sense organs. At the 4 interradii, 4 Polian vesicles are present. 5th position is occupied by the stone canal, and therefore only 4 Polian vesicles are present. Tiedemann bodies are absent. We can see that in Astroidea and Echinoidea, madreporite is seen on the aboral side, whereas in the Ophiuroidea it is on the oral side. In Crinoidea it is absent, but in Holothuridia madreporite hangs into the body cavity. And these are about the modifications of water vascular system seen in different classes of phylum Echinodermata. Now we come to the functions of water vascular system. Locomotion, food capture, attachment, respiration, excretion and sensation are the different functions of the water vascular system. How does water vascular system help in movement, feeding and attachment? You can see now how do 2 feet work to move the animal. When the circular muscle contract circular muscle of the ampulla. This is the ampulla. Ampulla is inside the body cavity, and the circular muscle of the ampulla contract. Water is forced into the podia, and the pressure exerted by the water extend the podia outward. As the podia stretch, they can use their suckers to attach to the substratum farther away from their previous point of attachment. This results in a slow but powerful form of movement. Water from the ampulla will never enter into the lateral canal because of the presence of valves. Here we can see the movement of the two-foot. When the ampulla contracts, it is squeezing the water down into the two-foot. Pressure exerted by the water extend the podia or two-foot, and the sucker choose a different part of attachment. If the two-foot retract, the ampulla relaxes. So the extension and relaxation of the two-foot are by water pressure, and this is the way of hydraulic pressure mechanism that operates in two-foot. Muscles are used to bend the two-foot. Extended two-feet can also be used to generate small waves of water current toward the mouth region to assist in food collection. While feeding, two-feet are used to hold the prey and also to open the shells of the mollusk, and hence they feed the soft material of the mollusk. Suckers of the two-feet help the animal to remain anchored to the rocks and other hard substrata. Echinoderms do not have respiratory and excretory organs, so the thin walls of the two-feet serve this purpose by allowing oxygen to diffuse in and waste to diffuse out. Nitrogenous waste are also eliminated through these areas of the body surface. In many echinoderms, two-feet are not locomotory in function. Instead, they become modified to serve as respiratory, excretory, and sensory structures. In Ophiuridia and Crinoidea, two-feet lack suckers and are believed to be respiratory and sensory in function. But in Echinoidea and Holothuroidea, the aboral side of the two-feet lack suckers and they use sensory structures. In Ophiuridia, dorsal side of the two-feet lack suckers and they act as sensory structures, sensory and respiratory structures. These are about the functions of water-vascular system in Echinodermata. Now we completed the water-vascular system, the essay on water-vascular system in phylum Echinodermata. Thank you all.